Hi, 683. Let's see how this pans out. 1 second. Chapter is called Family of Fools. Family of Fools. Okay, reminds me of Family of Blood from Doctor Who. There's a reason this man who had fought with gods and demons chose to run away from us due to mercy. That is one of the coldest lines ever in any Doctor Who episode ever. This, I almost want to quote it verbatim now. I almost want to quote it. Family of Blood ending. Look, right? I know this is like the weirdest way ever to start a video, but because that line is just right now, it's in my head. Right now, it's in my head, and I need to say it. What's the line?
Would be indicating he can identify.
Here we go. I don't know whether you can hear it or not, but
he never raised his voice. That was the worst thing. The fury of the Time Lord.
The fury
and
of
then
the
we discovered why.
The fury of the Time Lord, and then we discovered why.
Why this doctor?
Why this doctor?
Who had fought with gods and demons, why he'd run away from us and hidden.
Such a great line. Why this doctor, who had fought with gods and demons, chose to run away and hidden.
He was being kind.
He was being kind. And then he just like locks them up into a Death Star and whatnot and just gets rid of them for eternity. Yeah, old school Doctor Who, like, not old school Doctor Who, because obviously old school Doctor Who is a completely different thing, but like Doctor Who seasons 1 to 10, absolutely fucking fantastic. Peter Capaldi, one of the best actors of all time. Torchwood as well, if you put in the whole Doctor Who universe, Torchwood was just so fucking good. Children of Earth to this day, look, if you've not seen Torchwood, I don't care. Season 1 is like a solid 6-7 out of 10, right? It's decent. Season 2 is like a solid 8 out of 10, or still an 8.5 out of 10, and then you get to season 3 and it's the greatest piece of TV ever. Ever. Alright, shit, that thing still to this day had me shook to the core. With that said, Kingdom. Family of Fools. Hey, chapter 683 rather. Whenever it's not even the shows that I'm hyped about, it's like the lines, the specific lines, specific quotes in shows that just like get me like, oh. Is that just me or is that everyone else as well? Anyway, I don't know, is he blind in one in one eye? Because like he's always has that, you know, the dual eyeness. Maybe he's albino. I think that's what it's. Nah, but he is. Oh, I thought. Oh, never mind. He's slashing. I thought he was being like stabbed or whatnot, but now he is slashing them down. As I said, there are two ways it can go when someone is angry. And they stab, but they do stab him. No matter how powerful they are, you can't beat numbers. Die already, Lord Ryohaku, not happening. Die, Lord Ryohaku, my lord, Lord Ryohaku, Lord Ryohaku. Just go to hell already. And they bombard him with arrows. Lord Ryohaku. Can't. And that's the way he goes out. No, he still cuts people down with the arrows and everything. We almost got him. Maybe instead of shooting for his chest, shoot for his head. Maybe that's just that's a foolish thing to say. I know. Whoa, he's still moving. How are we gonna handle this? How's he still alive? We got him surrounded. Ryder, we need to get out of here soon. It's not safe. Ryder, we need to leave. Enemies are closing in. I don't know how many, but they're goddamn fast. Let's go. We will surround it. Ryder, no. We have to kill him no matter what. It'll take some pressure off the boss if we do. Right, that's how you can see how loyal is. Was it too effective, old man? You scum. How dare you? How dare you? Is something wrong, old man? Yo, he hits him right in the neck. The Right Wing's general, Raido, What? He's like, even with just a chunk of his neck gone, he's like turning around. I don't know how his head is supporting now. He's turning around. He's like, Raido, you worthless wretch. Yeah, that's right. Your little brat was crying, just like that. He even wet himself and begged for his life before he croaked. Oh, don't mock him! And Rhino is like, nah! Yeah! Nah, but even while Rhino's getting pushed back, he's still smart. This guy, he really is a kanky soldier through and through. Oh, then he just, goes for it. You won't have an easy death, bastard. Goodbye. Is that foreshadowing? Is that foreshadowing? Is Rhino gonna die in this arc? Goodbye. You family of fools. And off goes the head. Actually, no. It's halfway through his neck. It's not even able to go through. Can. Lord Ryohaku, Lord! About time. That's our Rhino. Rhino! We need to go. They're almost here. Alright. Let's get out, all you guys. We're doing the flame, Harry. Move it. Move! Okay. Cut off this guy's arm. What? He's not letting go. Even in death. Even in death. Like, that is actually... Okay, look, there's an episode on Detective Conan about this, right? And I've never actually looked into it. I always just believed it because Detective Conan, has a lot of unbelievable things, but for some reason I always believed this one. And it makes sense to some degree that if you die with so much emotion, so much adrenaline, that you can quite literally die... I was always going to spoil a show right there, but you can almost die. You can die standing, basically. Like you can die while rigor mortis basically hits immediately, and that seems to be the case here. Like he just had so much adrenaline in him, so much tension that like even in death he still has an iron grip on the maze. Cool. Cut off this guy's arm, huh? What? He's not letting go, huh? He's still alive? No, he's dead. Come on, hurry up already. Yes, sir. Where are the spears coming from? What? Who is coming with the spears? Yo, who are you? Well, about Rhino dying, about that maybe potentially being foreshadowed. Well, so much for that. Damn, enemies. So many all of a sudden run away. Damn, they're really fast and there's a lot of them. Rhino's hurt. Hurt? He's not dead. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't let a single one get away. Understood? Yes, sir. Damn. Go. Wait, that's... Lord Choke Ryufui. But I was too late. Oh, they captured Ryder. I thought, how have you survived, bro? Hey, I ain't gonna. Hey! You know what? That by itself is impressive. Get him up. Are you the one that killed my father and brother? Answer me. Oh shit! Yeah, you're about to get the same torture that. So it's a child that we saw in the flashback who's like, oh look, he's actually quite good with the spear. Are you the one that killed my father and brother? Answer me. Yeah. Again with the familial love. I've never felt that, so it just anoints me, foolish child. Kill him, Ryufui. No. I will torture you. You're about to experience the pain and suffering that you've caused the Emperor and I ain't gonna spoil that. Yeah, that you caused all of our lords and family members. Oh, he's gonna get tortured. We're taking him with us to Lord Kocho. It's been so long since that. He deserves it. Don't think death is the end for you. Right-wing General Raido. Damn. They got his ass. They got his ass! So quickly. Take them too. Chase after the ones who ran. Search. I messed up. Sorry, boss. Get a move on. And that's the end of Raido. I mean, he might not die, but I think he's gonna get tortured to the point where he is gonna be dead, essentially. Shin left wing. He's Shin unit versus Zhao right wing. The Gaku Haku Ko army. As I said before, right? I think like months ago. Names I'm terrible with. I recognize the people though by their looks more than anything. Anyway, Shin's up here. The cavalry's up here. Damn it. Sure, we're up here now, but we can't gain an inch. Did I underestimate their numbers? Damn it. They just keep pouring out of that forest back there. Are they part of the rear army? Are they at a standstill? I want to send the Kukai unit up there, but because they drew the enemies away so the others could climb, there is no way they can get close to the cliff now. The enemy has a huge advantage. We have fewer numbers and we can only attack from one direction. If we could only send the right wing up there, we could pincer them, but the stronghold on that side is still untouched. Lieutenant! We can do it! A pincer, huh? Lieutenant Banjo? The pincer is possible? How? Lord Banjo! How do you plan on... I just caught on the right. What's that? We were informed about this a few days ago. If the main army climbs up the cliff, we can send another unit to the right. And another unit? Yeah. It's Star Wars. It's Mr. Anakin Skywalker. Anakin! Enemy attack from the left. Whoa! What the hell did these guys? Okay. I like his weapon. Like this curved blade. It looks so freaking cool. I don't know how practical that would be because I feel like it would almost shatter if you hit it. But it looks fucking dope, man. So Akikin is up here too. How we had Akikin and Shin interact? I don't know. They weren't up. They were. I mean, they were on the same side of the battlefield, but they were in the Zhao invasion. But they were on different sides. So I don't think they interacted. So that should be a fun interaction. Hopefully, we'll see it. We'll see. With that said, though, Rido got absolutely caught. Well, he's gonna suffer. Look, they don't have the Iron Maiden just yet, but torture devices. I mean, you don't need the Iron Maiden. Just stab 1,000 spears into him, and call that the Iron Maiden, basically. Sheesh. I would not like to be a rider right now. How would you look? I thought about this plenty of times. But how would you start if you were to torture someone? Now, the way I would torture someone is cut off. Instead of cutting off the finger, I'd cut off first of all the nails. I'd basically start small and just increase bigger and bigger. So I'd cut off. Then I'd basically rip off their nails rather than cut it off. Right. Then cut off the finger, right here. Then right here. Then right there. Next nail. Next finger. Next nail, next finger. Okay, so on and so forth until they don't have a finger. Because even in that case, if they manage to escape, at least they can't grip a sword anymore because they don't have fingers anymore. Then, if they're a male, and you know where I'm going with this, so I don't think I need to say anything more. I'll do it very, very slowly. Next up, though, one eye. I wouldn't like cut it. I wouldn't like stab it, poke it. I would just be like, and just slowly, and just, almost like just poke it. Just poke it with like a knife or a blade or something. Just poke it, create a hole, make the eye bleed, and then somewhere else, and just create like 50 little holes in the eye. That's how I would go about torturing someone. Next up, the hearing. But basically, I'm attacking their senses: touch, sight. Next up, hearing, needle. Not into the brain or anything, but just needle and just like burst the eardrum. Not even destroy the eardrum, just burst it. Like, I don't want them to go deaf. I want them to just lose their hearing, like 90% of their hearing, basically. We don't want to kill them. This is about torturing them. Then next up, the tongue. The good old tongue, eh? I wouldn't do what everyone else does, which is basically, cut off the tongue. Because everyone else has done that before. What I would do, first of all, rip out the teeth, obviously. Rip out the teeth and cut off... Oh, that... just like, with a knife, just cut it all off. And then even cut off like the skin or like the mouth. It's just like... almost like Joker-esque. Just cut it off so they can't ever close their mouth again. And then you'd slowly start. I wouldn't cut up the tongue, I'd just cut the tongue. Heal it with like, a hot blade or something. Put that on, brandish it, cut more. Brandish it, cut more. Brandish it, cut more. Brandish it, cut more. Until they're unconscious. Then wake them back up, brandish it, cut more. Brandish, and rinse and repeat. Next up, the toes need to go. The toes need to go. The toes need to go, and the heel needs to go as well. So the toes and the heels are next. After that, I think one could say, you know, we're pretty nice. We're pretty nice. They still have a nose. They still have a nose. They still have a nose, so that nose needs to go. We're not cutting just. We're not just cutting it off. We're going downwards. We're chipping it off one slice at a time, almost like a Parmesan cheese with a cheese grater. You're just like, you're doing that with the nose, just like, but like actually like cutting it off with a very sharp blade. Ah, that's torture. That's torture right there. Their forehead, it needs a mark, so just a bunch of cuts, just ding ding ding. You know, play tic-tac-toe on their forehead or something, right? So now that you have done that, let's go for the stabby stab. The stomach. Okay, so we're getting rid of one kidney. We're getting rid of one lung. And you know what? We're also waterboarding them. That's how we call torture. And then you have my permission to die. Then you have my permission to die. But hey, how would you all torture someone? What's your systematic way of torturing somebody? Let me know. With that said, Rido, you screwed up and you are one unlucky son of a bitch. That's all I gotta say. With that said, now, ladies and gentlemen, that was Kingdom Chapter 683. I'll see you all for Kingdom Chapter 684. Peace out until next time, and bye.